right. All right, so just as soon as we get a nice loud noise. So this is the third meeting for the Node.js Hardware Working Group. It's been a while since we had the last meeting. There's been a lot of stuff going on recently, both events and some personal issues as well. So I think for this meeting, what I want to do is just go through. Let's get an overview of where we're at right now, some of the things that have changed as well. I feel like the graph has been done in a few areas. So first of all, for people here, I'm Brian Hughes. I work on Raspberry Pi support for Johnny 5. That's kind of my specialty.
I'm Donovan Buck. I work on Johnny 5, and I'm contributor to the Tier and IO harmonic compatibility layer for Johnny
5. Well, actually, the Node.js PSC.
Yes.
Jacob Rosenthal. I'm interim maintainer of the Node serial port. We'll talk about that.
Okay, Louis Montes. I don't know. I do a bunch of Johnny 5 related things, and in particular Chromebox lately, which is Johnny 5 in browsers and IoT things and that sort of thing.
And, I'm Steven Belanger, card and Node core contributor, I guess.
For the people online, if you could introduce yourselves real quick.
I'm Anna Gerber. I organise NodeBots meetups in Brisbane, Australia, and I maintain Node ARDX website.
Then Brian, I guess you're next.
Hi, I'm Ryan Day. I work for NPM.
Then last person, David. Is that David? I think your mic is muted. Yeah. Looks like there's some connection issues with David, but they should introduce themselves later. All right, I guess I'll go ahead and go first with some updates from my end. From the last meeting, we had talked some about Node FFI. And so for those who aren't familiar, FFI is a way of dynamically calling code. Instead of calling a method foo, you would type foo colon parentheses. You would actually do like a call load and pass in the string foo, and then you would call like a generic call method, passing in once again that sort of instantiated foo. This is really handy for calling out to native libraries, C++ libraries in the code without actually having to compile anything. It's a lot like loading in, say, a DLL or a shared or a dynamic library. Same basic concept, a little bit different, but was one possible way we're looking at avoiding having a compile step. Because we have definitely identified the compile step in Node serial port and other projects as basically the biggest barrier to entry right now for hardware. So I looked into that. The results of that is it definitely works. We take a pretty strong performance hit. A call through FFI is about 2 orders of magnitude slower than calling a method directly, going across the V8 boundary from JavaScript into C++, and then invoking that method directly in C++ using a standard compiled mechanism. So unfortunately, it looks like that's not going to work very well for us, just because a lot of our environments were running on really resource-constrained hardware. If you look at, say, for example, the older Raspberry Pis, they only run at 600 megahertz with a single core, either 256 megs of RAM or 500 megs. So, just having Node running at idle already consumes a kind of an alarmingly large amount of process. So we can't, unfortunately, afford to use FFI in those kinds of environments. So it looks like that's not going to be a good approach for us in the future. That's basically my update.
One of the other things we talked about doing was adding functionality that we need to communicate over the serial port into libuv, and then adding calls in Node to work with that. There is a pull request that was already made against libuv that the intent of was to add support for communicating over serial. The original pull request was made quite some time ago, and it just got bubbled up to the surface again. and they're asking for people who can help test and document that feature. I do not know if it has all the functionality that would be needed to completely replace a Node serial port. We don't want to replace Node serial port. We want to make it so it doesn't have to have the final step. And I don't know if that functionality is there.
Jacob, do you have any more insight into that?
I can't say I do actually. Do you want to talk about Chris or later?
A brief, or do you have anything you want?
No, I just would have echoed that. Yeah, the PR doubled up again, and there's a new PR for it. I think I cross-linked it somewhere, but I don't remember which PR maybe it is.
It's linked on the hardware working group
issues. So as far as getting testing resources, things like that, how familiar would one need to be with libv in order to review that? Do you need a good familiarity with it, or could, say, some of us who actually looked at libv but kind of know, say, C++?
You mean running libv tests?
Yeah.
So libv tests are very incomplete. That's about as much as I know. I think they're getting better. Yeah.
I made an attempt to look at the source and did not have much success. It's outside of my area of expertise, and it's not a lot of comments. So.
Yeah, Jacob, if you want to talk about just Chris and everything with that, your role.
So, I mean, I don't know that much actually, but Chris is working more with his family. There's some sort of a medical situation where he's going to be working more with his family over the next few months, it seems. And so he has requested help along many areas of his many contributions. And the one that I've offered to try and help with is Node serial port. That being said, like, I'm very much not a replacement for Chris, and to answer your question, I don't know what Chris was, what his actions were along these lines, what his preferences were along libv or any of these things. I'm very much just trying to get that off his plate and try and find people to help just keep issues running and kind of, it seems like, I mean, my feeling on Node serial port, having been just like a maintainer just for a very little while, is that it's very much in flux right now, waiting for this working group specifically to kind of find some conclusions for us. So yeah, very much not a replacement, just kind of keeping the ship afloat, and any help there is appreciated.
I think one good thing maybe to look into is, so are you familiar with
Right, so this is fun. Let's have another meeting. Hi everyone. I think we're still live and on the air. Hi people watching at home.
Well, hopefully
And
they
it's
give
nice
us the
to see
recap.
you. I've never seen you or talked to you in person.
Hello. Should we let them know? They might not be aware that they've...
They probably have no idea. What's the best way to reach them? I guess
The
ping.
GitHub issues, maybe? Would they be watching that?
I don't know that they would be. I'm going to ping Brian and who else was there? Dtex. All right. So that's fun.
Yeah,
So how are you all?
I'm great. I don't really have much to add to the libuv testing. I hope that they work out what the next steps are and assign some homework.
Yeah, I'm the same. Just kind of was hoping that we could find out how we could help get this off the ground because of time zone issues, I had to miss the last couple of meetings.
And I have absolutely no idea what's been going on in this working group at all whatsoever. So I was just kind of hoping to get some overview, but that's okay.
I need to get a snorkel.
Huh? Oh yeah, I can probably turn that off. No, I haven't seen the last meeting. It's up on YouTube though. So,
Oh, they're back.
Hi, Brian. Twice. Mr. Hughes. Are you there?
All right, we're back.
There we go.
Sorry, we apologize for that connection. I just turned off the Wi-Fi that we were connected to. So, we're back.
Hey.
How long were we offline? Some of you could.
Don't worry. We took care of the live show without you.
All right.
There was dancing, there was a musical, like we put a whole thing on, massive production. There were costumes, everything. And y'all just, talked about libuv or whatever. So.
Boring stuff. Okay, yeah, we definitely boring stuff. Yeah, so we were just kind of talking about libuv. It looks like the person who submitted the pull request originally is not really responsive anymore, possibly not around anymore. So
Possibly. We haven't tried to contact them, so maybe that would be.
Is that the person for the updated pull request or the original?
I thought it was the original pull request, just got kind of popped up to new issues.
So there was an original pull request that was closed for some reason, and there was another one that was closed for some reason, and now it's in the third. That's about all I know, and they're linked together now. Find them somehow.
So, could we go offline again?
No. This is a different. It wants us to load an app or something. Yeah, this is getting very, very feature full. All right. So, do you think we should maybe investigate this?
Yeah.
Just figure out if the person is. We'll make sure that we're looking at the correct pull request.
Yeah.
And make sure that person is still kind of responsive, and maybe someone else needs to take that over.
Yeah, I'll contact that user and let him know that there's a whole group of people here reading.
Okay. Great. I think that basically addresses all of our sort of old business from the last meeting. Is there anything new that people would like to bring up? No? All right. So one thing I've been thinking about a little bit is just with Node pregip is how we currently distribute precompiled binaries. If this is something we're still going to need to do even outside of Node Serial Port. So like the solution that we're looking at for Node Serial Port is very much specific to Node Serial Port. So for example, for some of the other platforms where we're running on board and not using Fermata, those typically have native components as well. But those are kind of unique. So that's for the Raspberry Pi, for example. The matrix of supported platforms that we need to start is actually much, much smaller because we're always running Debian. We know that. You know that's kind of by definition, essentially. We also know exactly what the CPU architecture is. Or, well, there's two. There's RB6 and RB7, but there's only two as opposed to I think 8 or something like that. So the target for that is actually really small because there's only like 8 combinations, or maybe 10 or something like that we need to target. So I'm wondering if maybe, I'm not exactly sure the way forward, but if there's a way to make precompiled binaries easier for these like very, very limited sets, wondering if there's no pre-JIT overkill, perhaps. No pre-JIT is just trying to get up and running anyways, but so maybe there's some interesting things on that. I'm not really going anywhere, just some thoughts in my head. This is something we will need to still deal with, is what do we do with these setups? So Raspberry IO, BeagleBone IO. Unfortunately, Cassandra could not be with us, so she had a conflict. But there's a few of these essentially that we're still going to need binaries for.
What are those? Do we have a list of what, like, we have a pretty clear idea what the report says. Like, what is the list of top 10 hottest downloads, pre-JIT kind of things that everyone uses? Or how big is the ecosystem we're talking about?
Well, in these cases, it's very small. These are definitely not top 10. I don't think any of them are. It's going to be the Raspberry IO or BeagleBone IO, or either the two biggest non-formatted modules. And Raspberry IO is going to be, it fluctuates if there's a new release or not, but it's usually maybe 1,000 downloads a month. So it's not a huge group. It's just, it's important to the hardware community, but not necessarily a priority for Node.js as well.
Right, and the other, I guess the other one to bring up, similar to serial port, is Bluetooth Low Energy. That's probably the next big one that will have to be tackled if serial port is in fact solved with the stuff in the pull request, and then any node bindings. So after that, as far as I can tell, at least in my playing with different IoT and hardware devices and things like that, is that BLE has a lot of code paths now as far as different targets and concern support. So that seems like a really big task that could be at least helpful.
I think the good thing there has been that there is no Windows support yet, right?
Yeah, so
and then just basically the OS X, and then how does he use Linux?
Yeah, there's
how does he do it? It's not like Blue Xeron.
I'm not sure. It just worked. If you have, well, and Linux usually has GCC, so you have all the file stuff, but it isn't that on the Linux.
That's a really good point. Like, wish we had San Diego managers now.
Yeah. Yes.
To see what you see in there. Because I agree that new Bluetooth is definitely the next thing.
Right. Assuming that we have some movement and success on the serial port side, it seems like maybe everything ahead of it, you bring it up. But as far as in my experience with Johnny 5 and sort of node bots altogether, is Bluetooth and serial are the two big pain points. Aside from what Brian brought up, specific hardware I/O classes, or Johnny 5 I/O, what we call schematic compatibility layers, specific to those, and there's usually a smaller number of platforms. So the pre-JIT, although painful, it's pretty focused, right? Yeah. So I think it's sort of bring up that serial port and Bluetooth and what Brian brought up are kind of priority as far as node-bots goes.
Something else I know Chris brought up in an issue a few weeks ago was also, this isn't necessarily Node.js, it's actually might be more NPM's core, but it has to do with like testing and infrastructure and things like that. And then we have all these different devices that we need to test things on. And we had started creating a list of kind of hardware where we were thinking there might be a way to create sort of like a distributed mesh of devices that we can all sort of like get access to if we ever need to run, like test on remotely, in a sense. Doing some sort of ad hoc type mechanism. I think this could be an interesting idea. It's something I would certainly be willing to choose on my hardware for on the Raspberry Pi side. What does everyone else think?
So this is in process for testing.
Yes. It can be testing. It could also be creating build farms, especially where we need a version of Node.js Hardware on the Raspberry Pi, which is a slightly different build set than your standard ARM Linux distros, because it's v6, it's not v7.
I know like Rodbag had put together like a bunch of devices that like he has running in this place. But he also had some communication with a couple of companies that were like offering hardware that could be used in the Node.js CI. And that's interesting. So I don't know if like I could make that more available for.
Yeah, possibly. If there's hardware that we can test on that people are willing to donate to the CI, I'm sure that there's someone who'd be willing to do at least some work there and help you out getting that in. We already have a bunch of Raspberry Pis and other ARM devices, and there's some other stuff that's being cut out now, like
Okay.
If I recall, there was a action on the last meeting. Maybe Chris, I don't know who was going to talk to Windows, Microsoft people about Windows specific.
Right. Rick ended up talking to them. I don't know where they went exactly. Unfortunately, he's not on the call. We can think of afterwards.
Do you want to take that?
I will take that as my action. Something that actually could be useful as well, some sort of along these lines, is maybe getting a list of what are our supported like Node on device platforms. Specifically, things where we're not tethering or share on device. Like, I think it's pretty, you know, the also has to test it too. So it's
In PC Winger.
Yeah. Can someone maybe take that on as an action item?
Sure, I can do
this. Okay.
Probably doesn't things on Kickstarter too.
Probably. But if we could keep, a running list of these are the things that we need to have, like build support for, things that we might want to get into the CI. It could be useful. If we had that list, that might also, if we talk to this company to see how much we overlap, to accept hardware, and just and this is something that you're interested in.
I know there was a couple services. There was another one that I talked to that were willing to offer, like they had existing cloud ARM devices. Some of them we chose not to use for the CI just because like the entire node build was fairly weird. If you wanted to use it for third-party builds, there's a lot less complexity fast enough to test reasonably on.
We don't have to take that on as an action item right away. I feel like that's part of it now. So we definitely want to focus on the Node.js board is the big focus right now. So that's more on the way.
So I want to clarify, is the hope that serial port APIs will land in Node?
Not necessarily the serial port APIs, but the things that Node serial port is currently having to compile to get access to. So it'll be a lower level in the serial port.
Right, but you're still, are you still wanting Node to expose something other than libUV bindings? So JS bindings to that, because that, I can't guarantee that, but and there's been some discussion. There's like a thread about it already, so.
What we'd like to see is the open source battery area stuff that's like some sort of API to have. And that's what we would like. But I mean, of course, we're flexible. I mean, this is something we can figure out. What are the best needs for Node APIs as a whole that we would still be able to make use of?
I think like libUV could at least do part of it in like dealing with like cross-platform issues and just like expose one existing API that you still have to want to use that if it's just the exposing it should be able to build. Well, like normalizes the differences.
Like I mean, like one absolutely crazy idea as well would be to have a binary that we could distribute separately from Node that has everything that's needed. If we could wrap it up with a double-click installer that's just as easy for people to get going with. But I mean, really what we're talking about is a pre-packaged binary. It would be better to not be like a duplicated effort. But if libuv and Node are explicitly saying this won't live here ever,
Yeah.
then
And what we could also do is, we could work on creating a new data module that uses libuv as a direct on now. We could also say, this is what this might look at, so that you can actually play with it without actually having to in Node itself.
if we build against kind of the standards that those projects both have for like testing and Node and everything, we can build it in a way that it's really easy to coexist. Right?
One idea would be nice. Has anyone else used mRuby? So it's an embedding focused Ruby VM. So it's written in a way that they have like these things like merges that you can like inject Ruby code, but you can also like use like C++ code, and rather than the Node model of you build Node and then you build these other add-ons when you install them, the mRuby model is all of it's built at the same time and packaged in one thing. So like my thought is that there could be like some sort of like special flag in like Node build process that you could just like have a like vendor folder or something like that that I want to add these extra couple C++ things in, and so then you can just like ship your own like separate build. And then you can just do whatever you want and it doesn't really have to go through the process.
Maybe for testing, but I don't think that would be long term. You have to install a special version of Node box.
Yeah, definitely. It's not ideal.
For the time being, we should definitely focus on libuv. We got to get this line in first. All right. So with that, does anyone else have anything they'd like to bring up? Anyone that's listening in remotely?
No, they're active.
No.
I see Ryan shaking his head. There's still an internet connection. One thing that we talked about a lot in our first meeting, I just want to make sure that it's been completely resolved and settled, is our code content. Is that handled?
Oh, right, yes. Thank you. We're basically there. I think we probably just need someone to merge it, or we're going to merge it. We worked on wording and everything, we've answered a lot of questions. But one thing that I guess I can just throw out real quick on last question I had is, so we have an email address, or we're going to have an email address, you can email this email address, and which is really a mailing list, which will then get sent to a handful of people, namely me personally, Cassandra, Kirsch, and myself so far. Right now, I actually just created a mailing list on my own email account just so I could get something up. Does anyone know how easy it is to create distribution lists off the Node domain? If there is like a Node email system at all.
So you want like a code of conduct,
basically like
or whatever at Node.js.com.
Yeah, like hardware at Node.js.com.
No, but I know we just made a security one, and we probably would have one. We probably should have one in the future for that sort of thing, anyways. I can find out.
Can you take that on as an action item?
Sure.
Okay. And we can always land what we have now, use this temporary mailing list, and then switch it later if everyone else is okay with that. So I actually don't have access, plus I should be merging my own PR anyways. So if someone else that has access is interested in doing that, or someone else who we should get commit access.
I don't know who has commit that's on that.
Chris does.
Yeah.
Michael actually I think does.
Okay.
So I can reach out.
Michael with his owners of
Cool. So those of us at Cascadia have dinner and party too.
We do. All right, so I think we're going to call it there. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you.
One more thing. I was just wondering if we had any pre-JIP related action items, whether it's like counting modules or figuring out how to integrate it better.
Oh. Oh, there you go.
Sorry. I mean, if we have any pre-JIP related stuff we wanted to explore further, it sounds like we're going to have to be using pre-JIP more. I mean, we talked about build infrastructure. I don't know. Just looking for something to do.
So, about this. I mean, that's still kind of a nebulous area right now, how we want to deal with that. I think the biggest problem is that setting up a build infrastructure to use Node pre-JIP is kind of, there's a huge barrier to entry for that, and it's kind of prohibitive. Especially if you want to get 100% coverage of the entire build matrix that we consider, which is all the platforms we're interested in, all the architectures, all the Node versions. And also setting up the actual build infrastructure itself using Jenkins or whatever, and of course, Node pre-JIP, you have to have your stuff posted on Amazon in practice. I've heard that you can use Node pre-JIP with other cloud providers, but I always hear you can, but it's hard, and there's like much. So that's a potential other barrier to entry. So honestly, if you just want to kind of think about that, if you have thoughts on ways of setting up that sort of build infrastructure easier, of course, it'd be awesome from our perspective if NPMs they might want to offer a little service.
Well, I mean, how about I just try and collect pre-JIP related stuff to bring up in the next meeting?
Okay, that sounds great, actually.
I just one other thing, like if anyone needs access to like a team or the repo for the hardware thing, I can do that. So let me.
All right, I'll say with that, meeting adjourned. Thank you, everyone.
Bye.